for motivational poops. So just sit down and let's get motivated, cause it's time for motivational poops. It's time for motivational poops. It's time for motivational poops. You're unstoppable when you get motivated. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops.
It's poop again.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Motivational Poops Podcast, the only podcast where we talk about career growth, mental health, and motivation while you're hiding in the bathroom pretending you just need a minute. I'm your host, number 2, here to help you be number 1, emotionally, professionally, and intestinally. Gross. And today's episode is for anyone who's ever said, I don't hate my job, but if it disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't chase it down the street. We're talking about how to stay motivated at work when you don't like your job. Not your dream job, not your passion, just a job that pays the bills, a job that makes you sigh when Outlook opens, a job that makes this bathroom break feel spiritually necessary. Let's flush the guilt and talk about how to survive and maybe even grow without pretending you're living the dream. Let's start by saying this clearly, loudly, maybe even echoing off the bathroom walls. You are not failing because you don't love your job. Most people don't wake up excited to answer emails or attend meetings that could have been a post-it note. And yet, somewhere along the line, society decided that if you don't love what you do, you're doing life wrong. False. Incorrect. It is a big poop myth. Research actually shows that most people view work as a means to an end, not a calling. And guess what? They're doing just fine. Your job can be a paycheck, a stepping stone, a temporary holding tank, and even this is paying for my real life situation. Your job doesn't have to light your soul on fire. Sometimes it just needs to keep the lights on and the toilet paper stocked. Tip number 1. Stop letting your job define you. You're more than your badge. One of the fastest ways to kill motivation is letting your job become your entire identity. Because when your job sucks, suddenly you feel like you suck. And that's like blaming the toilet for the burrito. Psychology backs this up. People with multiple identities, hobbies, relationships, goals outside of work experience less stress and burnout. So let's reframe. Your job is what you do, not who you are. You are not your email signature. You are a full human with interests, dreams, and probably a favorite bathroom stall. Tip number 2, find one thing that makes the day bearable. When you don't like your job, motivation doesn't come from passion. It comes from anchors. An anchor is one thing that makes you say, okay, I can get through today. It might be that one coworker who gets your sarcasm, your lunch break, the highlight of many careers, listening to this podcast while pretending to work, knowing you get to leave. Research shows that anticipating small rewards helps people persist through unpleasant tasks. Your brain needs something to look forward to, even if it's just a snack and maybe a peaceful poop. No shame. Survival counts. Tip number 3, treat the job like a skill buffet. Take what you need. If you don't like your job, stop asking, why am I here? Start asking, what can I take from this before I flush and move on? Even bad jobs teach useful skills. Communication, time management, patience. So much patience. And even how not to run a company. Progress is motivating, even when the work itself isn't. Studies show that skill acquisition activates motivation pathways in the brain. Translation: learning something new makes the day suck less. Eat the skill buffet. Skip the mystery meat. Tip number 4, lower the emotional bar, not the work standard. Here's a huge one. You do not need to feel inspired to do your job well. You just need to show up, do what's required, and go home. Trying to emotionally invest in a job you don't like is like trying to enjoy a gas station bathroom. Admirable, but unnecessary. Research shows that over-identifying with unfulfilling work increases stress and resentment. So give yourself permission to say, good enough is good enough today. I don't need to love this, or this does not define me. Lowering emotional expectations reduces friction, and friction is what makes everything feel harder than it needs to be. Tip number 5, keep one eye on the exit, but don't panic flush. Here's the sneaky motivation hack most people don't talk about. Hope helps. Knowing your job isn't forever makes it easier to tolerate. That might look like updating your resume slowly, learning skills after hours, saving money, and dreaming responsibly. Psychology research shows that people who feel a sense of future control experience less stress, even in situations they don't like. You don't have to quit today. You just need to know you're not trapped in the stall forever. Let's wrap this up before someone knocks on the door. You don't need to love your job to stay motivated. You don't need passion. You don't need fake enthusiasm or LinkedIn posts with too many emojis. You need identity outside of work, small daily anchors, skill building focus. You need to lower your emotional pressure and build a realistic path forward. This isn't giving up. It's managing your energy like an adult. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today on the Motivational Poops Podcast. If this episode made you feel less guilty about not loving your job, share it with a coworker who's also just stepping away for a minute. Hit that follow button, leave a review, and let me know what topic you want to flush out next. Until next time, this is number 2, here to help you be number 1. Protect your peace, do your best, wipe thoroughly, and wash your hands like HR is watching. You've got this.
It's time for motivational poops. It's time for motivational poops.
It's poop again.